Hello, soulmate. So today we'll be making a stylish cape top with fringe. So I'm using 1.5 yards of Ankara fabric for this, and I'm using fringe for the style. The length of the fringe you will use will depends on the length of the down part of the cape, like that. After cutting it out, so that is what will determine the length of the fringe that you will use. So let's go ahead and fold the fabric. So we'll go ahead and fold the fabric like so. We'll fold the selvage to selvage together. After folding that together, then we'll go ahead and fold again into four. We'll first fold it into two, then we'll fold again, making it to four. So now we'll go ahead and measure out the neck. So after folding it into four, this side will be the length of the blouse because it's longer. That will be for the length of the blouse. This other side will be for the length of the sleeve. How I want the sleeve part, how long I want the sleeve side to be. So the next thing now is to measure out the neck at this folded part, at this corner that is folded. So I will go ahead and measure 3 inches round for the neck. You know that it is already folded into four like this. We first folded into two, then we folded again, making it four. So now for the neck, we measure 3 inches round. We'll measure it round like so, 3 inches. So that 3 inches we measured round. After cutting it, it will serve as the neck part of the top. It will serve as the neck. So after measuring out the neck, we'll go ahead and measure the length of the blouse. So for the length of the blouse, I will be using 23 inches. 23 inches. So from that neck region, I will measure 23 inches down. So I will mark the 23 inches down like that. After marking that 23 inches, I will go ahead to that side that I want to use for the sleeve and measure 17 inches. What I want to use for the sleeve side is 17 inches. So I will measure out the 17 inches like so. Then I will now make sure that I connect that 17 inches for the sleeve to the 23 inches for the length of the blouse. So I will find a way to connect them together in a curved form. In a bit to connect it together in a curved form, I will start from that length of the blouse, which is length 23. I will now start reducing the number of inches as I move towards that 17 inches for the sleeve. So I still measure 23 inches now, but as I advance upward now, I will start reducing it. At this point now, I measure 22 inches. I measure 22 inches so that I'll be able to connect it to that sleeve. I measure 22 inches at that part. You can see 22 inches. Then the next that I will measure now is 21 inches, all from that point of the neck. I measure 21 inches, 22 inches here, 21 inches now. Then 19 inches, then 18 inches, then to 17 inches. I hope you understand. So we just connect it together in a curved manner. We connect it together in a curved manner. Then after connecting it like that, the cape top is ready for cutting. It's ready for cutting like that. So you go ahead and cut. So you cut it out like so. After cutting it out, you can notch the sides. You can notch the sides for the sleeve. You can notch the neck. So I'm notching the neck now. Then I also went ahead to notch the sleeve side. After that, the top is ready for sewing. The is ready for sewing. After cutting it out, you have this. You have it like this. So for the neck, you go ahead and use bias to turn the neck. Use it to turn it around. Then the down part of the cape top also, you use the bias to turn it. After turning the down part, you can now go ahead and attach the fringe. For you to know the length of the fringe you use, you will measure the down part of the cape. You measure it round. You measure it round. Now I'm measuring it. I'm measuring the down part. So for this, what I measured is 76 inches for the for this side. That means for both sides will be 76 times 2. That is 152 inches for both sides. I hope you understand. So for you to know the yards, number of yards you buy, you divide 152 by 36. So 152 divided by 36 will give me us 4.2 yards. So that means you buy like 4.5 yards. So 4.5 yards of fringe will be enough for the down parts of the cape. So now we can go ahead and turn the neck and also use bias to turn the down part so that we can have a very neat finish. So we can go ahead and take it to the machine and sew it.